right, hey guys, and welcome to the Lazy Journalist Podcast, your spot for trending news with a side of chill vibes. I'm Cam,
I'm Oliver.
and here you'll have your unfiltered conversations, raw opinions, and the occasional snack break as we dissect and dive into the latest headlines.
So grab a cup of coffee
And kick back.
and join us for some laid back journalism. What's going on, Left?
Nothing much, feeling a little discombobulated this Tuesday, but it's okay. We're in the
Yeah.
studio and we're working.
Yeah, guys. So we're shooting on a Tuesday instead of a Monday, and it has Cam all like.
Yeah, but it's kind of worth it because it's all because of me being in Chicago for the Megan Thee Stallion concert.
Right. I feel like we deserve some cheers, some claps, or something. Please. How was the hotties experience?
It was amazing. It was amazing, honestly. She was working. It was everything you see in the videos. It was Megan with her choreo. It was Megan with her rapping. Barely any background music. She was going in. I was so impressed. And, I just loved it. This is her first tour, right?
I don't know. I'm not that up on Meg, so I'm not for sure.
I feel like it's one of her first, and she definitely killed it.
I know when she first came out in the industry, she was doing a lot of college tours where she was at a lot of different schools performing. Oh my God, performing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's like all I knew about her doing that. But I loved it. Her stage looked pretty cute. How was the effects and stuff like that? Was it given?
Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to even dive into the visuals. It was you could tell she was definitely taking some notes from Queen Mother.
Okay, say that part.
Beyonce. Because it was really good. She had her 3 screens and she had the lights, she had the smoke, and then she did the ending with the confetti. It was really a time. It was an experience.
It should be. I mean, that's what a concert is. We go to concerts to live and experience and to be immersed in that world of whatever fictional illusion that they're painting there. That's where we want to be in. Yeah. We want to leave there like, oh, I want to go back. I want to go back. What's the next one? Like,
that's exactly how I'm feeling, honestly. And I will say this. I need floor seats next time.
Yeah, as just putting this out there for you guys, I experienced my first concert when I went to Gag City, which was amazing, and I had floor seats. And after talking with Cam, even though he had a great seat, he was up in the 200s, which was not bad at all. But he's came to the conclusion that he is now officially a floor seat guy.
Yeah.
And coming from a guy that sat down on the floor, I highly recommend to get floor seats just because what didn't you say she was like grabbing her fans' phones and stuff like that?
Yeah, she grabbed a few people's phones and recorded personal videos on there.
See?
Like, it was literally amazing. It was such an experience. I'm definitely here for it.
Hell yeah.
Again, I want to go again.
Just be like any other fan and go ahead and cop your ticket again.
Yeah. But I'm back, guys, and I'm repping our hometown, Cincinnati. Got my hometown hero hat on, and, we're ready to get down into the nitty-gritty of what's going on in the latest internet troll scene.
Dun, 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 dun,
on
dun,
viral.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah, here, journalists, we're going to keep it nice and hot for you. Cover your favorite segment on viral. So let's get into it. Let's see what we got cooking up for y'all guys this week. So I wonder if you've seen this one. I don't know with how much everything's been going on and how it's been getting around, but woman is arrested on her flight for allegedly not complying with emergency exit rules.
She was arrested.
Yeah, she was arrested. She was taken out and escorted off the plane for her cracking a joke, making it be like, oh, I'm not going to help anybody. I'm just going to save myself when it comes down to it. Now, this was the thing. Everyone thought it was so freaking funny. Like, y'all were sitting there, y'all were recording the video, y'all were going back and forth, laughing off of the different stuff she was saying. But the moment they said, oh, everybody got to get off this plane and this flight is being delayed, girl, get up. You did say that. Blah 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 blah. Like that right there shows you unity real
Yeah.
quick. So I thought that was pretty shameful of her. She's lucky that she didn't get class clown because you should have. First and foremost, we all may joke about not assisting someone. We might not even do it during that time.
Right.
But do not play on those flight attendants' time. Because the moment that you don't agree or you fake nod or you do what she did, which is that she said she won't help anyone but herself. That's what she said. And the flight attendant took it. Yeah. And she took it very serious. And then she came back over in the video and started talking to her. And what I thought was so crazy is that this lady was talking to her like sideways, like, girl, you better gone and get out of my face and like stuff like that, like being very aggressive with the flight attendant, with someone that's in charge of making sure that your life is protected on this flight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I didn't like the fact that she was thinking that she was above the flight attendants, because it took 3 flight attendants plus the pilot assistant to come back there, and she still refused. Wow. She kept saying, and I quote, her grandson has to be picked up by 4 p.m. and she can't have another flight. She can't have her flight delayed. So while you were sitting there running your mouth and causing all this riffraff and all y'all people in the background was laughing, all of y'all flight got delayed. So next time that y'all think that a serious matter is something to joke around with, and when it jeopardizes your time, maybe you won't laugh. Yeah. Maybe you won't. So yeah, you can just hear her. You can, like, she was asking the flight attendant, like, what's the problem? What's the problem? Like, you're the problem.
Yeah. You're trying to take advantage of this extra little space. Just say that you'll help.
That's all you gotta say. We're not they're not asking you for much. Like, even if you don't want to, just don't say it out loud.
Don't say that you're gonna help only yourself. Like, the flight attendant's job is to take things like that seriously. Oh, people are silly.
And was even more crazier about this situation is that this wasn't someone that was like me and your age. This was someone that was like at least in their early 50s.
Oh, wow. No.
And I just want to really bring this back. When she was being rude to the flight attendant, y'all were on that plane laughing. He-he-ing, ha-ha. Like, what was up with that? Like, that's what's going on in our day and age, is that we don't actually hold people accountable for their actions. We sit there and make everything a joke, like it's not serious. And this is just different situations. For example, if you see someone, it was a really good clear video that I love. It was a video where older guy fell down on the train tracks. And instead of helping him, everyone decided to pull out their phone and was recording. Then it took another guy to be like, hey, you guys, help, put your phones down, smacking it down. And then the guy finally gathered himself back up, reached back up, and the other gentleman pulled him up. And the people were just sitting there recording, laughing. Like, if this actually did happen and you were in that row and it was your chance to get saved, and she said, nah, I'm just going to save myself and leave you there, how would you feel? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just think it's rude to the pilots. I think it's rude to the flight attendants. I think it's rude to people in their time. And it took them four or five times to ask her that. And then on top of that, which I thought was hilarious, is that she was saying, hold on, this isn't legal. I'm going to call my lawyer. And proceeded to call her lawyer.
Oh, wow. This is insane.
Like, and no one there was like trying to be serious until they said, oh, well, if she doesn't get off the plane, everyone has to get off.
Right. That's until it affected everybody else is when people cared, of course.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's immaturity. You're older. You should be setting an example for the younger generation. I know how a lot of people that are from the boomers and the millennium era love to talk about how Gen Z are and XYZ, but like, this is a great example where your character showed who you are. Like, it has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with your sexual orientation, what you're into. It's who you are as a person. And clearly as a person, you are a clown, but it was just so all over the internet that you got put in on viral. So yeah. So yeah, overall, I just think that it ain't a joke, which I told you guys that. And at the end of the video, she can be seen getting escorted off the plane by the police.
Yeah.
And now,
Congrats.
guess what? You probably are on the no flight list. All over a joke. So we're gonna take it to the comments and read what some of your comments had to say.
Let's see, guys. Did you tear her up as much as I wanted to?
Let's see. Let's start here. All right. Here's the first one here. You want to read these?
Yeah. Says, we all think this, sis. Just don't say it out loud. There you go. Someone was smart enough to say it. Anyway, I've said yes every time, knowing I wasn't helping a soul. Please. I mean, yeah, same thing. You know that you're not capable of it, at least not to a professional ability. Just do what you can in that situation. That's all that they want to know.
Literally. This one says, he was all laughing when she was being funny. And the minute they threatened to take everyone off, they all turned on her. Laughing emoji.
Yeah. Classic human behavior for you,
Classic.
folks.
It took them to threaten y'all flights being delayed for that, which is insane. And then this one is one I really liked, which is y'all going to get enough of just joking with us flight attendants when we are doing our job. Exit row briefing. Ain't the time to play. You're out of here, ma'am. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say on that. Moving on. So,
flight attendants do take their job serious.
Yeah, they really do. So, I want you guys to tell us, journalists, is this right or wrong? You let us know in the comments, or shoot us some fan mail or whatever you want to do. Let us know if this situation is right or wrong. Man calls out Dollar Tree manager requesting her to open another lane. Now, is it right for him to call her out, or is it wrong? So, I'll fill you in, journalists. So, she could be seen with the cart full of stuff that she was trying to stock. The man asked the number to the HR office in the middle of the video, just like, what's the number to the HR office? I don't know. Let me go pull my phone out.
Or let me go to the office or something. I don't know it off the top of my head, sir. And might I add to this? Well, I'll let you continue briefing the journalist on it.
Okay. So the man also complains that the line is so long. So the woman comes out and she's like, well, a long line is when it's all the way down to the freezer. It was 7 people in there. Don't go into Dollar Tree expecting them to give you top performance. Like, it's Dollar Tree. Those people there and their salaries that they're making is less than what people are making at McDonald's in manager roles. So, yeah. So he can be seen asking her multiple times, can you open a lane? Can you open a lane? Can you open a lane? Like, clearly she's busy. Clearly y'all know the Dollar Tree only put 2 people there on a good day. And her whole entire cart that she was getting stuff out of in the aisle was completely full. Yeah. So you guys let us know overall, what do you think? Was it right for him to do that, or was it wrong? So what do you think? Was it right or wrong?
I think it was wrong. He was just simply being an asshole. She was stocking things that needed to be stocked. I mean, if she wasn't doing what she was doing, yes, she could have took a few minutes to do the line, but the line was going to get handled. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
It wasn't a necessity. He was simply being an asshole. And he was harassing her. He really wasn't even just calling her out. He was harassing her. Apparently, after the video ended, he was waiting outside.
What?
Yeah, I was reading through the comments and somebody said they saw a longer video from other perspectives. And I said, that is absolutely insane. So he was harassing her.
Wow. See, I think it's wrong. Definitely think it's wrong. Mainly, why it's wrong is he took accountability for it being wrong because he thought that the internet was going to be on his side, which we're going to go to the comments and see why they was dragging him. But he really thought the internet was going to be on his side, and then when they weren't on his side, he decided to go back and buy some roses and give her a rose.
No.
Yes, like a day or two later.
I guess. It's like, okay, I kind of acknowledge him for like righting his wrongs, but it's kind of like
The damage is already
the
done.
damage is literally already done. Sir, you didn't have to do that in the first place. These roses weren't even necessary
No.
because this could have been avoided.
This all could have been avoided,
Let's see
honestly.
what these comments say. What y'all was tearing him up saying?
Let's see. Let's go ahead and read these comments and see what y'all got to say, because if it was up to me, I'm not a big person on recording situations and then putting them on the internet and then being like, hey, I got a viral video. Let me just leak this out and hope to get a lot of da da da. Viral videos don't pay y'all bills. It really don't. It don't pay y'all bills. It don't cut y'all a check. So it's like, think before you do stuff like that, because when you think that the internet is going to be on your side, they're going to beat your ass. Clearly. So, all right. So we're going to take it to the comments here, see what you guys got to say. Remember, journalists, if these are your comments, please let us know. We'll unblur your face. So go ahead, Cam. Read this one for us.
She said, imagine going into someone else's job and trying to tell them how to do their job. Put in the application or get in line. It's as simple as that.
It really is. Get in line.
Come help out or hush, essentially. Next one says, look at how much she got to stock alone. He better get in line or go to another one. Yeah, literally. She was stocking things that's like, if she's not stocking what she's stocking, then the shelves going to end up being empty.
And then he going to be like, where's the stuff at?
Dollar Tree never have nothing. You stopping her from doing her job.
Like they said, clock in.
Please.
And open this line.
Right.
You doing all that yipping and yapping, you could have clocked in, scanned a couple people, and left.
Sorry.
Period. Let's see what this one says.
Yeah, people are acting like Dollar Tree is 5-star service. And not to say that Dollar Tree is always bad, because Dollar Tree isn't always bad. However, it's not always good.
Yeah, it's just, you kind of get what you get out of Dollar Tree.
And it's like, to act like you don't know that is just ignorant. Like, we all know that. Dollar Tree is not Walmart. Well, Walmart is bad too.
Yeah, like either way it goes, like all these different places, like y'all got to come in with more respect than that. So that's how we had in the comments. We're gonna move on to our next segment. So let's see what we got. I think this one is kind of off the wall, but it's whatever. Fans react to Amber Rose being posted up with Donald Trump, picking all, saying Trump 2024. What do you think?
You know, Amber has always been one for publicity stunts.
Very true.
This may just be another one of those, honestly. I mean, or she might just be seriously voting for him. It could be both, to be honest. She might be voting for him and using this as a publicity stunt. Because who is talking about Amber Rose?
No one. No one's talking about Amber Rose. I don't know.
Something.
I feel like that the fans reacted appropriately, especially with Amber being someone that is an advocate and standing for women's rights, and she literally had a slut walk.
Yes.
Where the slut walk stood for women that were being portrayed as, you know, sexual and etc. So you're standing beside someone that literally says, grab her right in the, like, be for real. Be for real. So I think it was appropriate that the fans reacted the way that they did. The fact that she decided to bring up trans men and how she didn't like the fact that they were being involved in sports.
Saturday. Can you believe that?
No, I can't. Thanks for reminding us, Amber Rose.
Right.
And last but not least, Donald Trump himself can be seen saying that he's the reason that Roe versus Wade got overturned. So yeah, whatever you decide to do as being a public figure, and this is why half of y'all be losing brand deals and stuff like that. You are held responsible for stuff like that. If you just like the situation with Diddy, they're debating on taking his key back from New York. I think that's appropriate.
I think that's very appropriate.
Same thing with the situation here. If you were to now not be campaigned in anything that stands up for women rights, you deserve it. While you're entitled to your political belief and what you stand for, you are a representation of a certain walk of life. So carry that with a grain of salt, however you want to, but just know that I think that, what do you think? But I think the fans reacted appropriately.
I agree.
So we're going to do what you guys love. We're going to take it to the comments and see what you guys had to say. This one's hilarious.
Tattoo needle might have hit a brain nerve. Yeah.
Maybe so.
I agree. Because why, Amber? Why? Did you think that this was okay? People love to just troll the internet.
They really do.
Like, do you think he's taking you serious, Amber? He's not.
He's not, and that's the thing too. Like, he's just, you know what? And that is exactly why we let the comments handle what we have to say, because yeah, like, why would you think that? Like,
y'all usually go in the comments.
So that's the one we had for the comments that really stood out for us. I mean,
I agree with that one.
I agree with that one too.
That tattoo needle went deep.
It must have had to.
On top of some damage that was already there. I'm sorry.
Say that.
That's not okay.
Nah, I think it's very appropriate. You know, there is one more that I want to look and try to find, but you know, if we don't find it, then it is what it is. Let's see. Well, comments, you guys did us justice with just that one. So that's it. What we want to do here is wrap it up on viral. Kim, do you have any last things to say before we move on?
Yeah, I just want to jump in real quick. You know, as we transition from on viral, you know, drop a little positive vibes.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I did find these last little comments. I'm gonna throw these in
did you? Yes. Let's go.
I was looking for them. So go ahead and read this one for us, Cam.
It says someone else commented on the Amber Rose situation. They said these celebrities gonna lead y'all right to hell. Ooh, I felt that.
Literally, and I support the biggest queen of all queens, but ain't nobody leading me to hell.
Because I was just gonna say this with this stan culture. Look, if your fave starts supporting Trump, a lot of these people gonna start supporting Trump.
See, some stuff you gotta draw the line at. You have to.
I agree.
I'll read this next one. It said, y'all don't know how fast I unfollowed her.
Who was following her? I wasn't following her.
Me neither, honestly.
You're late to the pack, girl.
Yeah, you're pretty late. So, and then you want to read this last one here?
Yeah. Says, y'all should have believed the Puerto Rican princess. Ooh, what did Jocelyn say about Amber Rose?
See, she said that she pretends to put on and plays like she is from one race when she's really not. It's not kind of the same thing. She advocated and said, oh, I'm for this, I'm for that, with women's rights, blah, 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 but you wore a mask and then you took it off. So, anyways, that's it. That's how we wanted to cover it on viral, and I want to tiptoe over to something else, but I want to hear some positivity. What you got for us?
Yeah, definitely. What I wanted to drop for you guys is what has been heavy on me is it's okay to ask for help, you know? It's okay not to be okay. Reach out to somebody, talk to a friend, talk to a family member, let them know what's going on, because you never know, someone might have the missing ingredient to your recipe. So,
very true, especially coming from someone myself, fellow air sign that suffers with asking for help. Yeah. Hope is always needed, so extend that arm out.
Yes.
Ask for help. So I love that. I'm very positive.
Thank you.
So
and we're gonna move on to our next segment, guys.
Ooh, this is a new one. Introduce this new one for us.
Yeah, I'll introduce this new one. We have something kind of unique for you guys that's gonna let you know a little bit more about us personally. And it's a fun little twist on a drinking game. It's called Been There, Done That. So it's pretty much a game where we are gonna share some scenarios and we're gonna ask each other some questions to kind of see what's been going on in each other's life. Almost like Would You Rather.
The journalist edition. Let's go. All right, so we're just gonna grab our cups. And inside these cups, we may have some alcohol.
May or may not.
All right, let's rock paper scissors for the first person that gets to ask the question.
Nice. Okay. We got to do it. I can't review. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Nice. And we'll cover that one day, but there's pretty much some psychology behind rock, paper, scissors. I kind of knew that we were both gonna do scissors first. I'll let you guys
conspiracy story.
What you think that reason is. Why do you think most people or guys in general put scissors first? I'll reveal the answer at the end of the video.
I love that.
All right. The first question is, have you ever... Oh, the first question is that we have the answer. So this is the rules of the game, guys. We have to ask this question, and if we both have shared this experience, we will drink from this cup.
Yes, we will. So
the first question is, I have never worn mismatched socks in public.
I'll take a drink to that.
Me too. And I feel like that's a trick question because we all have done that, and you never really know who is doing it.
Right. You'll never know that I got on a sock that is Ninja Turtle and a sock that is Phineas and Ferb.
Right.
You will never know. And it ain't your business to know.
That's hilarious.
Moving on.
Number 2.
Have you ever ate someone's cooking and pretended it tasted good? Go ahead. Take that drink.
And see, that's just hard for me because I'm in the hospitality industry, chef and all that kind of thing. So I'm kind of picky sometimes. Some people just season too much or not enough. Most of the times it's too much. But next question. Have you ever pretended to be asleep to avoid a conversation?
I'm going to be drunk before the end of this video.
You know what's so funny about that?
What?
I did that last night.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious. And if you guys want to know who he did that to, please subscribe to our Patreon.
Yes.
JK. I mean, I feel like it's just the most go-to thing when it comes to like trying to leave a conversation is to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, and if you can't take the hint and you still talking to us while we're clearly giving indicators that, yeah.
Just move on, buddy.
All right. Question number 4. Have you tried to impress someone by pretending to know about a topic you know nothing about?
I haven't done that necessarily.
I have, and I've done it in, you know me, I'm a big, shout out to us air signs. We think we know stuff before we even say what we're talk about we know about. And sometimes I'll just feed into it like, oh yeah, I seen snippets of that and blah, 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 blah. And then it'd be like, oh no, that didn't actually happen. I'm like, so yeah. Sometimes we gotta literally think before we spit out word vomit. So moving on.
I get that. Number 5, it says, have you gave someone a fake name and number to avoid giving them the real information? Yes, I feel like it's safe to say we've all probably have done this.
I want to say I haven't, but I know I have, so I'm just going to drink to it.
You definitely probably have.
I mean, we all have our alias names, right?
Yeah. Right.
Question number 6. Have you ever faked a phone call to get out of an awkward situation?
Yes. More specifically, to avoid one. I'm gonna drink.
See, y'all can really see how we are in our true daylight. Like, honestly.
Seriously.
I mean, I remember being younger, just like walking around in the neighborhood, just on the phone, just wanting to seem cool. Like,
Ah,
hello,
wow.
hello. Ain't no one on my line at all. Like,
That's
you
hilarious.
know what I
Oh my
mean?
god, that is so funny. I've done that, but not to seem cool, but to avoid an awkward conversation with somebody or just a conversation in general. I do that with my neighbors all the time. Man.
Hilarious.
Next one. Did I read the last one?
I read the last one.
That's what I thought. See, now you can tell it really is alcohol in this cup, guys. Anyway, number 7. Oh, yeah. Have you ever secretly Googled my crush's ex just out of curiosity?
Ooh. Now, you know we have two different types.
Have you ever done this?
I have not done this. You know, our types are very different.
They are, guys. They are.
So,
I've never done this.
yeah.
I don't care about my crush's ex.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have time now. If that would have said ex boyfriend, maybe. Maybe. Because sometimes I love a good lurking. But crush, exes. Right. Oh, wait. Let me go ahead and drink to this. I have done that.
Your crush's ex? Oh, why? Why?
With who always is in my face at the club.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He like, and then I had to do my research to figure out and put two and two together.
Yeah, in that situation, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I was crushing on him at the time, but confirmation came after that good old Google search.
Sometimes it's worth doing the digging.
It is. Let's see. So, have you ever came up with a choreography, a dance routine to Beyonce's song in your living room? I'm not drinking to that.
Makes sense. I'll take a huge gulp to that.
Okay, that part. We're not gonna have anything in these cups when we're done, and we're only on question 8?
Yeah, we might as well go through all 15.
Right.
And I'll reveal what the routine was too.
Okay, what was it?
And this is probably 9 times out of 10 almost everybody's answer. But "Dance for You" by Beyonce. Everybody has done that.
That makes me just wanna, like slow around.
Yeah, it's so sensual.
Queen.
Anyway, not gonna reveal too much about myself.
You guys gotta stay tuned for the rest of the questions and been there, done that to figure us all out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kim.
All right. Next one is: have you ever had a yes queen moment in public? I have not.
I have sometimes, especially when I see a beautiful woman and she like got it on, like she looked good, and while I am, a part of the LGBT community,
Gay.
Look, try to censor it. Gay. I love a good woman that can dress and has style to her, so she'll get a quick yes queen, just like that. So guilty.
Oh, why did I just drink?
Because you secretly done it, huh?
I probably have, honestly. I just probably can't remember.
Maybe like not the yes queen, but at least a good yes.
Right, some version of the yes queen, for sure. Yeah, because I'm not gay. I'm bisexual, guys.
Okay, we're gonna move into the next question. Oh gosh,
That's funny.
Why did we add real alcohol inside of these drinks? That's why we came up with the game.
Right. We'll never know on this Turn Up Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, number 10 and more to come. It says, oh, wait, this is you. Or is it?
No, what? You just...
It is.
Okay.
I said yes, queen.
Drink it. So, yes, I love the yes queen. Have you ever spent more time crafting the perfect Instagram caption more than actually taking the photo? I'm going to drink that too.
That's like the worst thing, though, you know, you have this bomb ass photo and you're just like
Stuck.
don't know what to say on this picture.
That's why you gotta keep the. That's why you gotta keep the Instagram captions in your notes, just in case, or at least go to a good song.
That's hard.
What?
But you know what's so funny about that? I used to do that as a teenager. Like I used to have this long list, guys, like of like Instagram captions, like from songs. I would just be listening to a song and be like, "Oh yeah, that's a caption," and write that down. But now it's just like it fell off the wagon. The go-to caption, if you don't have a caption, is to say something like "no caption" or whatever.
Yeah.
With some emojis, you know.
I
Cute
love
little
those.
mysterious thing.
It always adds that, like, well, what did you want to say?
Or might delete.
Yes, you remember that? Like
Yes.
feeling cute, might
Might
delete.
delete,
Knowing
yeah.
damn well we ain't deleting this.
Deleting this picture. That's funny.
It's so funny
that we all just like live this same kind of life.
Yes, we like lived through that era. I tell you.
Yeah.
So, how you feeling? That was our 10 questions. That was been there, done that. We do have some bonus questions. I mean, we could wrap this up and do the bonus questions and get through them, or do you want to go ahead and move on?
Let's do something fun and just do 2 of the bonus questions.
Okay. All right. How about we rock paper scissors? Cause I want my rematch. For we get to pick the person that wins. Get to pick the questions to ask.
Oh, love that. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Y'all, he be cheating. Honestly, he's a cheater.
I'm cheating.
I think it's
I'll
because it's
take
Taurus
I'll
season.
take it.
Honestly.
It's actually Gemini season as of today.
Yes.
We forget you.
We have not, and that's why we were going to get over to My Zodiac Sign so you can get your reading, Geminis. But you're the winner here, so pick your questions.
Let's see. Okay. 2 spicy ones. I got it. Okay. The first one I'm going to ask you is this. Well, ask both of us. Have you ever hooked up with someone and then completely forgot their name?
Did you guys see me looking around? I've done that so many times. I'm going to take a gulp to that one. Because sometimes, and we'll keep it, PG here. Sometimes it's all about the start and the finish. That's it. Everything else in between is filler. We don't need to make it. So
Yeah. Here's another one. Have you ever had an argument with an inanimate object?
I'm gonna finish this. The rest of this.
Who were you? What were you arguing with?
Y'all argue with anything. I'll argue with this computer. I'll argue with this microphone. I'll argue with my socks as I'm putting them on.
Okay, hey.
That's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like
I get that.
You trying to plant a plant or something like that, and then you trying to shove it in the soil and it ain't working.
Yeah.
You just just cuss at it a little bit.
Yeah.
I do that to my car. I name my car. My car name is Miss Betty. You know what I mean? That thing ain't real. That it ain't even got a soul. But here I am telling her, just make it the Friday, please. I'll put some more gas in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well,
I get that. I drank to that too because I've done that.
yeah. So we here just had another great segment. Been there, done that. We do want to talk to you journalists, and if you have some questions that you want to add to our list here, we're on 15. We would love to add more.
Yeah.
Leave your comments below. Leave your questions below. Send them to our mailbox, and we will ask the questions that you want to know about us, and we'll say if we've been there
Or done that.
So give a good clap for that. Ooh, love that.
Yeah, that was a good one. I love that. We definitely have to roll that back out.
Oh, yeah, we definitely have to roll that back out, just like we got to roll out a quick little positive quote for y'all.
Yes, I am here for that. Let's hear it. I am allowed to feel good. That's a major one.
That's major.
That's major.
That's
and especially
major.
in a day and age where we're so go, 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 and
Yes.
so goal oriented and focused on careers and work and this and that, like, it's hard to just sit back and be like, okay, let me feel good about the progress I've been making at work. Let me feel good about the progress I've been making at the gym. Let me actually sit down and reward myself.
Yes. Heavy on that part. Like literally, sometimes it's okay to feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
And that kind of once you start to feel good about yourself, it kicks it into overdrive and then now you really shit on bitches.
Yeah. And I'll share this a little quote from Steve Harvey. He once said too that once you get a first class flight, and I'm sure you've seen or heard this quote too,
Yeah.
you'll never want to go back. And I think that's just a testament to showing and treating yourself to the finer things in life and just truly making yourself accustomed to that.
Yeah.
know?
Definitely. That just goes back to how we were talking about floor seats.
Yeah.
Once
literally.
you get there, you're not gonna want to undo it.
Yep.
So, love that.
Nice. Spreading some positivity for you guys on this Tuesday. And we're going to move right on into Worldly Insights. Just going to highlight some news and, of course, keep you guys informed so you're not in the dark. Let's see what's going on lately in the U.S. So a few things been going on, honestly. It's been fucking crazy.
Please fill me in.
This isn't necessarily in the U.S., but it pertains to U.S. international relations. The Iran's president, died in a helicopter crash. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it's a fucking helicopter crash. The president of Iran.
Ooh.
Now, we have had some tensions with them, as you guys may have known, but things have been okay now that the U.S. have been out of that area of the Middle East. But we did have a little deal with them back in September when it was a hostage trade. I want to say we bought 5 hostages that they had for $5 billion or $25 million, somewhere around that. It was a large amount of money. And it's kind of weird that now he has went down in a helicopter crash about less than a year after. Who knows what happened?
Did he die? Is he on an island somewhere?
Who knows? You know, it could have been him faking his death, or it could have been the U.S. taking him out.
Ooh. Add that
Ooh,
to the
I didn't say
conspiracy stories.
that. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Moving on. The International Crime Committee, which is almost like the UN of like international crimes, issued an arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu, which is the Prime Minister of Israel,
What?
for war crimes.
What is going on? You were not lying.
Crazy. And I'm loving this though. If you guys know, I love like the little international news though, because it's just so much going on that we need to be informed on. Because what he is doing to Palestine is absolutely insane. Like, we're not really too political over here at The Lazy Journalist. However, this is headlines because even the International Crime Committee sees what he's doing as punishable by law.
That's intense.
You know? And that's kind of just like the protest that's going on over here at home is like, it's happening so many times for a reason. So even the International Crime Committee sees that. They're getting him pretty much on him targeting Gazan citizens. And it's like, if you're at war, you're not supposed to just target civilians.
No, not at all.
Obviously. So it's like still trying to remain humane in a war game.
Especially, yeah. And again, we're not super political here, but we do send our support, you know.
Yeah. So that is that on Benjamin Netanyahu. Oh, and what I found interesting about that too is Biden actually spoke about it and said that we denounce this charge and that it's unjust and this, and that. So once again, just showing his allyship with Israel and not Palestine.
Oh, gosh.
So we'll see what happens. And I think because of that reason, this election is very, very shaky.
Yeah, literally.
I think we just need to pay more attention to the independents.
I think that's the thing that we should make more global, or in our case, more national, because there's more people that can do what we actually want them to do in the houses. And I mean, look at, I don't know if you guys seen our last week episode, but just look at what was going on in the House of Representatives. Like,
Right.
the people that we have in power, like, we need to really observe them and just make sure that these are the people that we're appointing to run our country.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to follow the main people. We have two candidates right now that are just both not good people to vote for. Like, I'll be surprised if anyone's voting this year.
Yeah.
But if we
Same.
do, like Cam said, is just pay attention to the independent candidates and other stuff, etc. I'm not super political. I don't know everything about it, which I will find out because I am voting. If you guys don't know, vote. That's how we get stuff done here. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Popular independent, if you didn't know, is Bernie Sanders.
I would love Bernie to be president.
Like, we failed him. Because
We
when
really
he was
did.
on the ballot a few years ago, like, we could have got him in there.
They weren't ready for him. That's all. That's what it was. They
I
really weren't
agree.
ready for him.
They weren't, because, just too much. Anyway, moving on, guys, to the next thing in our Worldly Insights segment is tornadoes. Once again, some wild weather going around the U.S. Another hint at climate change. The Earth is warming. We're in like a bowl of soup, I feel like. And it's causing the atmosphere, the clouds, the ocean. Warmer weather mixed with cold weather creates tornadoes.
Yeah, of course.
It also fuels hurricanes and all these other crazy phenomenons. There was tornadoes over 17 states.
Oh my goodness.
Texas, Arkansas, all these states in the middle of the country. Even to the point to where Houston has been without power for 4 days.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been like car caravans all around like churches and other like shopping centers, like of where people have been giving out food and other aid.
Wow.
It's been crazy.
It really has. It really has. Just hearing all this information and finding out what is going on is one of the reasons why we keep you guys informed here, because yeah, like, from just different stuff that's going on in the world and just from us having it here, like we talked about previously before on some of our episodes, of just about how climate change is going on and how it is affecting everything that's in motion right now. And yeah, that's just so sad to hear. I hate to hear that.
Yeah. So moving on to the next one. It was just a little interesting to see, a little bit lighter. But Red Lobster is going bankrupt.
I seen that. I did see that.
That's interesting too.
I did see that.
Because my aunts love Red Lobster.
I'm hollering. Literally.
How are y'all going bankrupt?
Who's not keeping y'all in business? Them cheddar biscuits? Come on now.
It's kind of shocking, honestly. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, let us know what you think. I personally think that I'm not a big seafood guy. That's why I'm gay. Because I don't mess with fish. Ha ha. But but yeah, I don't really care for seafood, so I'm not sad that they were closing. But I mean, I heard that a lot of chili restaurants are getting closed down too, guys. That I am sad about. But
Chili's.
I do like the food at Chili's, and they give it to you nice and
Chili's
hot.
have good deals too.
They do. It's affordable, and it's affecting all of us. They're closing down multiple locations in the U.S., kind of reducing their numbers. I don't know who's to blame, but it's to blame for sure. One of y'all. I don't know who, but one of y'all are. We gonna find you.
And that is a wrap for Worldly Insights, guys. Just want to keep you informed on what's going on here.
I love that. This was 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
So informative.
I
So
appreciate
we'll
it.
give it up for Cam. Now, before we get into one of my favorite segments here at the Lazy Journalist, I, myself, am going to spread a little positivity.
Yes, please do.
So, this one resonates with me a lot. It sticks with me for one of the main reasons, because you have to tell yourself this every single day. I am growing, and I am going at my own pace. Do not let that fly over your head. This applies to every one of you journalists that are listening. What you have going on, just because your friends might be in a higher place, your peers might be in a higher place, these celebrities might be making more money, someone else's business is thriving, all these different thoughts and ideas that you have, these narratives in your head, they might not apply to you. You're in your own lane, going your own speed. Mm-hmm. Yes, people are going to pass you, but you're on a path to get to your destination. No matter how fast you go to get there, no matter how many people you pass along the way, you are still going to get to your destination. So just believe in the process, know that you're growing, and continue on at your own pace. I don't know if that sticks with you, but that's a good one for me.
Yeah, definitely. Comparison is the thief of joy. Like, you can't.
Let's give it up for that, honestly. That is the most realest thing I've heard. It is.
Yeah, seriously. Stay in your own lane. You are growing despite what it may look like.
Literally.
Yeah. Love that. Thanks for dropping that positivity on us.
I know, right? No problem. Anytime.
Here for it. All right, and moving on to our favorite segment here at The Lazy Journalist, Oh My Zodiac.
I love this segment, y'all. I just wait every single day until we can deliver this to you guys because it's working not only for me, but for all you journalists out there too as well. So
nice.
We're going to turn it over to Cam and let him do our reading.
Yeah. So we're going to do a week ahead reading for everyone. Start of the week, and just want to set you guys right on the right path for this Tuesday. And let's see who we have first. Earth signs. Let's see. Week ahead for... We have a love offer is coming in. Seems like your current relationship or whatever relationship you may be dealing with, it could be friendship, your platonic or romantic relationship right now is going to be advancing. So an acquaintanceship becoming a friendship becoming a romantic partnership, or a romantic partnership even getting more serious. Interesting. Financial abundance for the week ahead. Karmatic cycles closing. And what that means is whatever karma, good or bad, that you have served is being closed out. That cycle is being dished out. So if you have some bad karma lingering, you will no longer be receiving that. If you have some good karma, you will no longer be receiving that good karma. Your karmatic cycles are closing out this week.
That's new. Never heard of that.
Yep. It says this week you will be creating a foundation for your legacy. So whatever you may have going on, you may be finally setting some attentions or some actions on those thoughts. Here for it. Do it, guys. Do it, Earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And lastly, powering through your worries, fears, anxieties, and luck being on your side this week. So whatever you may be thinking about doing, take that leap of faith. Good things will come from it. And fire signs is next.
Ooh. Now, before we get on there, as you being an earth sign, did any of that stick with you?
Right, yeah. Let's not move on so quick from the earth signs reading. Yeah. That did. I don't have any current love interest.
Okay. It might be out there.
It might be. And I have some tea on that too. So might be.
Yeah, and if you guys want to find out the tea, please subscribe to our Patreon.
Yes. Love that. Definitely resonated on, creating a foundation for my legacy this week. So definitely felt that because I've just been working on a few things and, just been planning a few things for the future. So
love that.
Yeah. Let us know if any of this resonates with you guys as well in the comments, for sure.
Journalists, please check in with us at all times. Like, we here, want to hear. We here, want to hear. Y'all hear that? Play on play. We want to hear your thoughts.
Cool. Love that. We definitely do, guys. And moving on to fire signs, it says this week you're going to be putting yourself first. Should do that every day, but it seems like that's going to be a completely new focus for you this week.
I could see that for fire signs, though, because they are, in a way, put anyone that's around them in front of them,
Mm-hmm.
but they have a bad habit of reminding them why they did that. Kind of like Indian giver type of style.
Yeah, I can
For
see.
fire
Yeah.
signs, that's
Mm-hmm.
just how they are.
Yeah, definitely
I'm not the expert
Leo.
though. Cam is. So.
Definitely Leo. But anyway, putting yourself first. New creative ideas. Feeling those creative juices flowing this week. Either Monday through Friday, Monday through Sunday. Trusting your intuition. Anything you've been on the fence about, trust your gut. It's not going to lead you astray. Crows or birds. Birds, but crows in specific, more specifically, rather, is significant this week. They tend to represent change and transformation. It says you also may be seeing 555 this week often, which also means change and new things are coming. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Let us know if any of that resonates, guys, and come back to this video and let us know if you did happen to see some crows or if you saw the number 555. We love to know.
Definitely, we would.
And water signs. Let's see what it has in storage for you. Having the answers you've been looking for. Any questions you've been trying to ask higher powers, the universe, whoever you may follow or worship. Seems like you may be getting some answers this week, guys.
Y'all better keep them doors open.
Yeah.
Keep them connections open.
Just gonna say that. Love that. Establishing healthy boundaries this week.
Like you said earlier, that's something I feel like every zodiac sign should have, no matter what group you're in. But for y'all, especially, establish those boundaries. They need to be set.
Yeah, definitely. We all could use a little work on that, but do it. Power through it. Watching your favorite movies. Do that, guys. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Feel in your zone. Feel in your space. This Gemini season. And planting new seeds this upcoming week. So sounds like a little bit similar to Earth signs, laying the foundation for the future, planting new seeds that you're eventually going to harvest. So make sure they're pure intentions and everything you do is intentional this week. And that's all I have for water signs this week. The week ahead. Let us know if that resonated with you all, like I said before. And feel free to come back here in a week or two and see if these things rang true. We're here for it. Air signs, last but certainly not least.
I'm scared.
Let's see what the week ahead has in store for you. Change is coming, it says. New love, more specifically. So sounds like similar to earth signs as well, Some of your relationships may be advancing, so that platonic or romantic relationship may be going to the next level. Who knows? Who knows?
Tea.
Real tea. All right. And not letting fear rule you. Feeling grounded.
Oh my good. Is that not me?
Yeah.
Is that not me?
I mean, yeah, you can't. You got to take that leap of faith. And it says you'll be feeling grounded this week, more sense of self, more at home.
For sure. I can already feel that.
Nice. Good. Starting the week off right.
Yeah. Especially, we had our one-on-one yesterday, like we do our good mental health check-in, and you just knew how it was.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Love that. Subscribe to our Patreon to hear all about that 101. And it says you guys will be seeing the color blue a lot this week. It may feel significant to you. The color blue resonates our throat chakra, and it also represents trust. So if you put those two together, it seems like you may be feeling the need to speak your truth this week. Air signs.
I could see that too. Yeah. The color blue represents so many different stuff like energy and creativity and stuff like that. So, and I know for us Aquarius that blue is in one of our favorite colors. I know plenty of Aquarius. My favorite color is blue. It's black, white, and blue, but blue heavy on the blue part. So
You know, it's so funny. Those were my exact same favorite colors growing up, and I literally painted my room those colors.
Really?
Yes.
And your color is emerald green.
Yeah, my birthstone. Yeah, but
Yeah,
my
but
favorite
it's not
color
your
has always been
in
blue.
blue. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying here. You know, not everything is like spot on to your zodiac sign, but some stuff is. So for you zodiac sign haters out there, you guys that be like, is it true?
Yeah.
I don't think it's true. It's a conspiracy story. Blah 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 blah. No, not everything applies to everyone, but
Yes.
some stuff, 80%, 70% of the stuff does. So,
I agree. And that is all we have for this week on Oh My Zodiac, guys.
oh my gosh, another
Hope
good
you loved it.
reading. I love that.
Hope you love it. Hope you love it. And I think that's it for this week's journal.
Yeah, I mean, you know, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our Apple Music, subscribe to everything that we're on.
Yeah. And feel free to shoot us a DM, guys, on any of our social media platforms with any questions or anything. We'll feel free to get back with you.
Yeah, of course. And we leave our inbox open. We've been talking about reeling out that hate mail because we just know that after having a good cleanse from us, from the positivity to your zodiac reading, that you might have some hatred that you want to get out. So what we're going to have here is just a hate mail for you to just spit it all in. What we're going to do is spit it all out on here. And then after we spit it out, it's gone.
Yeah.
So, and then don't forget, we did launch a new segment this week. So if you do want your questions to be featured inside, I know that you guys been wanting journalists. You've been wanting to get to know us a little bit more.
Yeah.
So come up with some questions for our new segment. Been there, done that. And I think that it is time to have that cup of coffee.
Yeah. And kick back and join us next time
For some laid back journalism. Woo! No trade today. Oh yeah, I can hear the difference now. Wow.
All right. I waited 10 seconds. Oh,
Okay.
It's been 30 seconds already.
All right.
And hey there, guys.
And can we get the door closed? Love that.
It really quieted it down. Oh, right.
You,
Yep.
I think it was really on brand in the video I watched when you actually counted down. Worked.
Did it. Okay, this is how that usually goes. This is from last week. I need this one too. All right. All right, let's wrap it up and stack it up.